of the Zita Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you for joining us here for episode 99 of The Revolution. I am your host, with the most, from the east to the west coast, like peanut butter on your breakfast toast. The one take wonder, the man that will steal your thunder, the one, the only, Emperor Zita. And I am coming to you from the greatest place in the world, the Fortress of Solitude, here in Etobicoke, Ontario, Canada. So, this week, we just hung out because it was March break, so Catherine was home from school, which means we have her triumphant return to Comic Book Day. She was my co-host this week on the weirdest day of weather that we possibly had in this city. You guys need to go down to Excalibur and talk to Rob, because he will definitely tell you how the technology exists out there to control the weather. And I think that is what's going on in Toronto. They are getting us ready for something huge. I don't want to be a pessimist, but I think it's a cataclysmic, world-altering event that's going to happen in Toronto. And a lot of people won't survive it. Just saying. Anyways, that's enough for me. Let's get on with the show. Rock and roll, baby. And here we go.
Where do we begin? Anthony is officially 14 months. He's getting funnier by the day, smarter by the day, more sneakier. We've made some progress with walking. He actually took about 15 to 20 steps in a row on his own today. So that was really exciting. He loves saying uh-oh whenever he drops anything now, or if he sees somebody drop anything. They sit there and like, uh-oh. Still a fanatic when it comes to telephones, remotes, pretty much anything electronic that you may have, he wants it. It's growing up too fast. March break is officially over, so Catherine goes back to school on Monday. Back another normal work week. Work this week was good. 2 hectic days, otherwise nothing new to report.
Devilish eyes. That's when she put my hand in between her thighs. I wasn't getting any younger. It was a sobering thought. So have another drink and give me all you got. Let me go and come and rock your world. Let me go and make me shimmer and shake.
this week. It was a great show. Not really from top to bottom, but we'll get to the best part later. Convince Vince has got to be coming back soon. We have to see him before WrestleMania.
You can see me.
Cena, Wyatt is going to be off the chain. They are going to destroy each other in that ring. But his followers are going to interfere and Cena will beat them down too. But Wyatt will get the win. I'm telling you, Cena's going to put him over. Because I got a feeling after WrestleMania, he's going to take some time off.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
How awesome was the Occupy Raw movement? Wasn't that just beautiful? Definitely in a different vein than Stone Cold, but he's definitely got the fans' attention in the same way. Daniel Bryan is going to be the guy that takes over for Cena when he retires. I called it for weeks, and WWE finally pulled the trigger. He's going to be in the World Heavyweight Championship match. And mark my words, Hunter is going to have to put him over. See, they had to get Bryan in that match, or we're going to bottom out at WrestleMania. And Orton and Batista would have stunk the place up, and it would have left in boos. Now we are guaranteed that he is going to triumph over the evil that is the Authority, God willing, and walk out carrying both belts with all the fans chanting, yes, yes, yes. The pop when he wins at WrestleMania will be bigger than anything you have ever seen. This is a great symbolic WrestleMania for the passing of the torch.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
And I hear a great rumor about Zack Ryder. He's going to be joining a faction with Ziggler and The Miz. Hey, come on. Ziggler and The Miz, they can both talk. Zack Ryder's in good company there. Let's hope WWE actually pulls the trigger on this. It'd be the best thing to happen to all their careers.
I am serious, bro!
This on the heels of, yes, a brand new Zack Ryder YouTube show, Last Resort, right here on YouTube. Finally, he's doing what brought him to the dance, and I cannot wait. He was so over here. He was the first person to be chanted in someone else's match. Here's crossing our fingers that he gets entered into the WrestleMania Battle Royal, because we all know Zack Ryder is the king of Battle Royals. This could be the one last push for Zack Ryder, because who knows how long he's got left on his contract.
Bye, yeah. Just pop out the table, you forgot it. Over there! I think no buses are here anymore. It's the perfect that they throw that. No! What in that? And then it's down. But there's no such thing as vampires. We don't do in front of Anthony. They're a driver. This is fun. I can lift this little boy. What's good? We can start yet, Sonova. The perfect and the very going. I give up on him. On edge. He's a bad boy. Whoa! The cool. The flash. It's the golden people. Yeah, let's see what this next one is. This looks like a shoe. I'm gonna eat ice cream with hot fudge. It's hot fudge. My banana split in my ice cream. It's gonna taste delicious. I can't wait till I try this one. The banana ice cream is delicious.
It's the middle of March and we're still getting snowstorms. Look at this.
Surprise! Right back! Because there
Hello, people. It is
Comic Book Day.
That's right.
It's Comic Book Day. So we're here at home, but we're on the way to work. But it's very sunny and foggy. Just me and Papa were shoveling. We're just standing here doing our show.
So, we're headed down to Excalibur Comics. Catherine said it is snowing everywhere. It's the middle of March and we're still getting snow. This does not make any sense. Mother Nature is not being very nice, and she's a bitch, but I can't say the word because Catherine is beside me. Anyways, I'm here with Batman and Wonder Woman to my Superman, the Holy Trinity. We are headed down to Excalibur Comics because Catherine is off for March break. We're going to talk to Rob and Fred, see what the Prophet and the Expert have to say, and we will...
See you soon, people. See you soon, people.
See you soon, people. Look at this. Look at this snow.
Batman symbol. It's over here. Because it's my favorite superhero, Batman.
Steps of Doom. Made it back down to Excalibur Comics. Catherine is headed upstairs already. Me and Anthony are going to go surprise the boys with Catherine's appearance this week. I don't know if David will be here, but if he is, we will probably get him on film. But we're going to go upstairs, talk to Rob and Fred. Thanks again to David for last week. And we're going to go up. Time for the Steps of Doom. It is now time for the ritualistic weekly aspect of the Steps of Doom.
This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
This week I'm going to start off with Black Widow. It's a nice, almost painted look to it, and it's interesting. And they really put an effort into reviving the Black Widow. I would strongly recommend Black Widow number 4. If you like to have an interesting comic book, this is a very good comic book. It's interesting in a lot of ways. Strong female character, interesting plot, and good art. Superior Spider-Man, okay? Now, what I like about this is that my least favorite cartoony artist is not on the book right now. Goblin Nation Part 3 is going on. I kind of like the whole concept here with a nicely drawn book. The story isn't bad. Dan Slott's not doing a bad job. But what I understand was at one point John Romita Jr. was wanted to become the new Amazing Spider-Man. It would have been nice to have him on the book. Superior Spider-Man, Goblin Nation Part 3, not a bad book. And then moving on, Justice League of America. They're getting close to basically the end of Forever Evil. It's mostly the story between Stargirl and Martian Manhunter. What do you recommend about this? Well, one thing, it's nicely drawn. Of course, it's not as good as when a friend of ours, Jeff Johns, is writing it, but it's not bad. So I would recommend this as another interesting book for you to pick up. We move on to the other book that kind of appeared and disappeared, and that's of course X-Men Legacy. Now this is really kind of the last issue. After 275 of X-Men Legacy, started up again with a number 1, and now this is like they're going back to that 300 just for this one time. Issue 300, and various artists and writers that worked on the X-Men Legacy book. It's a way of saying goodbye to the X-Men book that basically Jim Lee started. And another book I will not forget, the all-new X Factor with Peter David. Peter tells a good story. Never mind what the artist is on the book. It's always well written and written by Peter David. He's a talented man, and hopefully he'll keep on going to write more books. One thing I don't like is that Ms. Marvel is now Captain Marvel. Come on, guys, who are you kidding? You think this is going to work? You think the book's going to sell because now she's Captain Marvel? No, it's not. You know, the original Captain Marvel was a male guy. I know a male show is big, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I don't really think that this is going to pan out well. If you do, then, dream on. The Comic-Con was on this week, and one of the things I couldn't believe was there was an actual lineup for the morons on Inner Space. These guys are worth getting autographs in. Basically, they're told information, they spewed on TV, and somehow they're celebrities. Give me a break. Come on, guys, get somebody worthwhile. And you know what I loved also about it? They did 2 segments, one on Monday, one on Tuesday on the con. Not one mention on comic books. Hello, Comic-Con. Hello, comics. Oh, no, we can't do that. We gotta plug the celebrities, but they're more important. Movies are more important. Shut up.
Episode must have gone up today.
How'd you guess?
I filmed it last night at 11. Because when Lexi, the one puppy, finally went to bed.
Paul picked up a Marvel book.
Two of them! I'm a Marvel zombie now! Drill, I like Spider-Man. Hi, neighbor.
And even David showed up this week. Not just Paul, but we have David.
How do you do, people?
So more lighter note, this is basically a thorium concept car. It looks like the kit car from the TV series Knight Rider. Apparently this runs on thorium. 8 grams of thorium will run this car for 100 years. So 3 tons of gas. If they can develop a car that runs on thorium, again, why can't we run all our things with thorium? Nuclear thorium is a possibility that could really solve our energy crisis for thousands of years, because there's thousands and thousands of mines out there. It's very common, and you wouldn't have situations with Iran building plutonium weapons when they use thorium nuclear, and you can't even make weapons with the energy, right? So if they really want energy, look into thorium. That would free us from oil and so forth, and then that would liberate us from actually the U.S. dollar, because to buy oil you always have to have U.S. dollar. There's no two ways about it. So this might be a possibility to unravel the U.S. dominance of the world. Basically, the Fed prints money and everybody has to chase after it to buy oil or to back their currency, like Ukraine does. They back their currency with U.S. dollars. Canada does too. Because in Britain and the United States, the Swiss are saying, hey, those guys don't have gold in their vaults anymore. So to unravel the U.S. dollar, you need an alternative source, and I think it's thorium, and also a gold-backed currency, which probably China is going to bring about, because they've been buying up all the world's gold. To join these countries together, you have to have a big, huge financial crisis. It seems that these bank managers from JP and all these big banks, they all be slowly, systematically committing suicide. They say it's suicide. One guy shot himself 8 times. I don't know how he could shoot himself after the first and second time, but he shot himself 8 times with a nail gun. And these are the top banking executives. Some are 37 years old to 52 years old, so they had a lot of life to live still. But something of the 20 or so bankers who have committed suicide since January, somehow they know something's coming up and they've been involved with it. They seem either they can't, live with themselves being part of it, or perhaps they know too much and they were bumped up.
Well, my fellow Jedi, so ends another episode of the Zita Nation. Thank you for joining us here for episode 99 of the Revolution, and don't forget to come back next week for our 100th episode celebration right here on YouTube. Go back and check out all 98 of my other episodes right here on YouTube, and subscribe to my channel, one word, Emperor Zita, right here on YouTube. Pick up your Drop Dead Pinups Electric Night CD. Check them out on iTunes, pick up their t-shirt, and head down to the Hideout on March 20th to check them out. And don't forget to follow them on Twitter at Drop Dead Pinups for all the news about their brand new album. And let's not forget to follow me on Twitter at Emperor Zita for my WrestleMania countdown. Head down to Excalibur Comics for all of your comic book and conspiracy theory related needs. And I'm The Miz, and I'm awesome.